All right, today is December the 9th. We're gonna make a watch list again. We made one yesterday. Today we had a great day. We had 677 in profit. I did post a video earlier for the live trading. It wasn't the best video. My webcam was actually in the bottom right corner. It was covering up the GXAI trade. So in this video, I have put myself in the bottom left corner. I'm actually going to shrink myself down so I don't interfere with what I want you guys to see, because my face really isn't that important. I'm trying to show you guys how I trade. So we're going to build our watch list. We're going to do it efficiently, and what we're going to do is run our screen just like we did last time. So we're going to hit screener, and we're going to go to my favorite one, and then we're going to sort it, and then we're going to look at this. So I'm just gathering tickers. That's the first step. I'm going to gather some tickers that I like. Let me just change this here. It's annoying me. So I can write on my. All right. So I like LDTC. It's Canadian. Let's look at some of the information here. Fantastic volume. Love the price. Love the market cap. Let's see. Wow, MGX. I love the market cap. Love the movement. I'm just going to grab it. So we got some big movers today. Hui's Chinese has a positive price earnings ratio. I don't like that. Let me just move this a little bit more. There we go. Okay. I like it because of how much it faded. But I'm very, very leery about trading Chinese stocks because of just how badly they can be manipulated. I'm going to take it down, but not going to be at the bottom of my interest list. ZAO, I like that one. And also this one only had 4 million volume, so I'm probably just going to take that off actually. There's going to be plenty of stocks to trade, and you really want to have I'm definitely going to get involved with a GXAI again, but look at this guy. That's some weird price action. It was like down, and then it popped up 100%. Huh. Yeah, that's interesting. I'll take it. And then GXAI, of course. I'm going to look at SOUN again, DXYZ. These were on the previous day's list. I liked them both. SATL never actually broke down. So actually I already have plenty to trade, to be honest. QSI, that's a nice friggin' move. Breaks out over highs. Quantum SI, it looks pretty legit. These three have no volume. Let's see this REAL, the real, don't really, it's $1 billion. This one's a big company. Kodiak Sciences. So, you know, what's that? I don't really care. Link, Interlink, tiny volume. Ooh, I like this. So stocks like this, you see that huge wick at the top of the candle? That's a stock that like ran all the way to 4 and just faded back all day long. So I really like these. They're trash is basically what it is. It can't hold its gain because there's somebody that's just selling stock like crazy. So that's why you see the huge wick. It's like all these longs are buying, and they make it sound really good, and maybe you're curing cancer, rah, because it is a biotech company. But then it turns out there's someone on the other side just can't wait to unload all their stock on those poor longs. And another reason why I'm a short and why I play the small cap space, because they're all scam companies. So the minute you realize that if they're priced at $1 or $2 a share, it's probably a scam company. And that's why, you know, you can make money long or short. I've made money longing these crappy companies, but I'm just much more comfortable on the short side, and that matters. You got to figure out what's comfortable for you. All right, so we'll take that one. I don't care. Tiger, that's a Singapore fintech company. I don't care. STRM. That's tiny volume, don't care. Yeah, SATL, that one's already on my list. It actually came back up aftermarket. It's over $5 again, so it's still looking good. Wow, look at that one. How much volume is on that? So no volume. Yeah, it's just not worth trading those. All right, let's just sort by volume and see if there's anything else we missed. There's SOUN. I love it. RGTI. Okay. So we might actually, could be a trade on that tomorrow, but I really don't care. GXAI, BBAI, faded all day. So okay, some of they're still green. QVTS, yeah, I'm not gonna give a shit. MGX, we got it. Zayo, we got it. Tiger, not gonna trade it. Not gonna trade it. Why? Because this looks like a real company. Don't care. Got it. I was thinking that might happen on US antimony, but don't care. MDTS, freaking ads, man. Serve, not interested. Some of the stock price is just too high. I just don't care. Real company, 8 billion. Real company, 3 billion. You can just tell by the stock price. Like, what's the stock price? It's $1.90, but I just don't like the way that those trades look. You can see, it's like most of the time it has no volume. It had volume yesterday or today, but most of the time it doesn't have volume. JMIA. That's it. I mean, we already have 1, 2. We already have plenty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I got 8 ticker sets, like way more than enough. The most you can really focus on is like, 3 or 4. After that, you're just you're really just wasting your energy. Some of these are just known scams. That's a scam company. I do like that. I'm not gonna lie, I love that wick. This actually killed people a couple days ago. PSQH. Tara. Renby. $5 to 50 cents to $2. No red day. That's super sus. I bet tomorrow's a red day on that. I'm not going to trade it because I don't like when you see this kind of price action, just perfect green days, like 10 days in a row. That's super sus to me, and I think it's manipulated. Like this is just total manipulation. Like, you have no edge playing in these. You want a lot of volume. See the lower volume, you can see more manipulation here as we get to the bottom of the barrel here. All right, I think that's it. Okay, so now we're gonna pick up some key levels and see if there's anything else we need to really know here. So we're gonna go, am I missing anything? So some of these I already looked up, so let's look up LDTC. Now I'm gonna just check briefly to see what the float looks like. So 8 million is fine. Okay, so high insider ownership and some institutional ownership. So that's interesting. This is pretty low though. I'm actually comfortable with that, but I do expect some gains on this. So I'm just gonna LDTC, high insider ownership, some toots. I'm just gonna quickly. Is there short interest? No. Okay. Everything else looks fine. Super small company. I like the float's perfect. 8 million is fantastic. Let me just go over to BAM SEC real quick and just take a look. And just okay, foreign company. What's it called? LeddarTech. LeddarTech. Yeah. Let's take a look at the financial statements. I'm just trying to see, like, are these guys like real? Are they fucking crap? I hate that. It says financial statements. So you click the link and it doesn't take you to the financial statement. It's like, This is like the professional, thing here. It's like, dude, just. And you guys saw on another video where I showed like how I do this. Like you just go to the financial statements. I will make a class on this. I'm not doing rocket science on this. God damn it. Okay, right here, see it says financial statements. I click it. Where are they? They're not there. They're not there. They're not there. So annoying. Oh, it's an exhibit. Okay, here we go. Just wanted to look real quick. So, going concern uncertainty. That's what you want to see. That's good. That means they're trash. So, 5 million in cash. They used to have 32 million. It was restated. That's good. That means they're trash. Restated means that they messed up the previous one. They have to re-say what stuff is. Total assets, 72 million. Most of it's intangible. So, you take off those intangibles, these right of use assets. These guys don't have much of anything. All right, what's their equity? Okay, this is fantastic. Negative equity position, minus 2 million. Okay, that means that they have to raise capital or they're going to get delisted. So that's great. So true piece of junk here we're dealing with. So you got lots of data points that shows declining revenues. Okay, 7.98. Now it's only 7. Huge losses, just massive. To be fair, they are spending money on R&D, so it's not a total scam. They just suck. They just haven't found what they're looking for. They haven't found the holy grail. It's hard being a biotech. I'm not gonna lie. Massive cash outflows from operations, so they just suck basically. Okay, cool. I really like this one. That's all I'm looking for. We are fine on that one. Okay. Next one is going to be MGX. All right. Same kind of level of institutional ownership. It has some. Float's fantastic. Okay. A little bit bigger market cap, 156 million. Let me just look at it real quick. Okay, let's see the latest financials. Okay, so in thousands, so 25 million in cash. Wow, they had 140 million. Oh, but they have tons of marketable securities. So they have plenty of liquidity. And that's 358 million in assets. So it's not a small company. It's a real company. 255 million in equity. So it's much stronger. So this is a real company. So let me just MGX, real company. Just let me know that when I look at it in the morning. Just, don't get too crazy with it. They do make some money. I mean, they lose money like hand over fist. I also like to know why these things pop on the day. So if I can see the news. So today they presented updated preclinical data in hemophilia A. I don't always know what these things mean. You don't really need to. You just try to understand it. But if you've read a few of these, there's either phase 1, phase 2, or phase 3 data with biotechs, and you really don't want to mess around with phase 2 and 3. But this doesn't even say that. It just says preclinical. Okay, preclinical. So it's not even, we're not even there yet to a trial. So this is, it's what's called fluff PR. I haven't read it yet, but it's a fluff. It's basically meant to pump the stock up. That's it. And I mean, it worked. All right, so they're up huge on the day. So up 125%. But this is this used to be, $12, $13 stock. So this will be day 2. So I'm not going to be overly aggressive, and I will be patient with that one. Okay. All right. Next one is Zeo Energy, up 96%. Very weird. Let's see what the news was. Okay, so no news. This is November 6th. Complete sale transaction. Huh. So like they completed a sale, but then they didn't. Ooh, no institutional ownership, like 12%. That's like nothing. Very low float. So I'm gonna make a note of that. Sale, 3.2 million float. It's low. You know, 8 million above. It's fine. This is low float. You gotta be a little bit more careful with low float. And then what did it trade today? Probably like huge volume. 48 million. Rotated the float by like 11 times. Okay. Let's see, is there no news on ZAO? Let me just take a quick look. Oops. Sorry, guys. Late filing. That's great. That's what you want to see. Total trash. They can't get their financial statements in on time. It's totally unprofessional. This is just crap. So this is what I like to short. This is why you short small caps, because it's just complete garbage. Okay, so current assets, you have cash of 5 million, which is pretty low. And that's pretty much that. They got 27 million in goodwill, which is nothing. It means they paid too much for something. So, ooh, huge deficit stockholder equity, minus 50 million. So that's huge. So they have to raise capital, dude. On top of their late filings, like that's super bad. Okay, they lose 1.2 million in the last 3 months. Anything else? Operating cash flow deficit of 12 million for 6 months. Okay, that's not good. Okay, they suck. They know they suck. And this company, I bet if I put it in the word split, they probably have a bunch of reverse stock splits. Maybe not. Business, reverse capitalization. Okay. Other things I like to look for going concern. Yeah, so okay, that's it. Oh, damn it. Okay, so I've seen enough. This thing is, I just want to see also, I like to look at chronological. Non-reliance on previously issued financial statements. So they're again telling you that their financial statements are trash and don't rely on them. So this is a complete joke. But in November they did a Lumio complete sale transaction. Let's see what they did. So ZAO bought Lumio. Lumio filed bankruptcy. And ZAO bought them. It was ZAO themselves. They call themselves a provider of residential solar acquisition. So they bought Lumio out of bankruptcy. Hopefully they made a good deal. But I don't even know. They probably paid stock for it. How do they even do that? This is crazy. Okay, it doesn't even say how they did that. And I don't see any news. But they do have a prospectus supplement, so looks like they may have sold some stock and recapitalized. They may have more than 5 million because their last statement that they had that we looked at was this one here, this AK, or this 10Q, one of these two. So since then, they filed a filing for this S8 is a way for them to file a shelf for more money. And then they have this effect, and this is the prospectus. So in this prospectus, they're basically issuing more stock, or diluting people again. So let's see, I'll just show you. Well, we'll look, I don't know if I'm right. But if you look at ZAO, advanced chart, and we go to the big chart. Let's look at 5 years. Okay, so I mean, you know, not much to see here actually, to be honest. So they were just kind of probably a blank check company. Then they probably did something, merged with this company or something, and it's precipitated a massive decline in the stock price. They've had like one spike here when they hit a lot of volume, hit $4, and faded all the way back to $1. We're on another bounce. I mean, not much to see here. So that's all there is for ZAO. Man, I don't know, maybe my video's taking up too much bandwidth here. Okay, so that's ZAO. So ZAO looks good. GXAI, we already know, looked at that one. We're going to look at the fundamentals of that one, or SUON, or I also like DXYZ, SATL, I already looked up. But I haven't looked up RVPH. Let me just look up that last one, and then we'll be done. And then we'll get the key levels, RVPH. Okay. This has the most institutional ownership, market cap of 81 million. The float's fine. This is fine. There's nothing worrisome. When this is over 50%, then it can become a concern, but this is fine. Okay. I'm just trying to see, is there a reason to not trade it? That's the main thing. The MSCC is not working. Okay. Okay. So I see a bunch of dilutions already. Okay, 5 million. Oh, tiny balance sheet. They have nothing. $7 million in assets. 17 million liabilities. Okay, this is trash. So they have 9.9 million deficit stockholder equity. So that's great. These guys are totally trash. They have no revenue. All expenses. Yep, huge deficit cash flows. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, these are good. Okay. So that's that. Any news? They have news on this? No. All right. Now let's just quickly go through some lines. I apologize. Actually my eyes are burning because I don't have my I got my contacts in. So I normally have my glasses on. It's a little bit better. God, McAfee, just go away. Okay. Oh, I have two of these up. So, okay, cool. DXYZ. Yeah. That's pretty important. See the bounces there? Okay, so what I'm thinking here is I think we reached the top here, so I think this is just a dead cat bounce. So I'm going to be getting interested in this fairly quickly. I'd like to see some initial weakness, maybe under 57, but I'll be shorting this at 60 towards 70. $60 to 70 and stop out above 75 and take profits. I'd say every dollar, maybe every 50 cents to a dollar, something like that. I think that's what we did today. Okay, SOUN. It's a nice bounce too. Still intact, to be honest. It's still bullish, even though it's down on the day. You know, it made a new high on the day, and the low did not break. We're not going to play with this guy. I think I said this a couple times in the previous video. We really want this to be under 13. Once it's under 13, we can get interested in it. It's truly been broken, so we're just going to keep ourselves out of trouble with this one because it's much stronger than we think. So wait for 13 to break and stay broken to participate in the fade back. I may still get involved, but it'll be small size. So see, it's above VWAP. So as long as it's above VWAP, I'm going to be small on this. So that's key. So I may, you know, if it breaks all this, comes back down. I mean, 1350 was key too. So maybe 1350, something like that. I don't want to totally miss it. So we could wait for a break and then maybe consider bounces at that point. GXAI. Oh, that's nasty. It did that after hours. Okay. Probably 450. Scale to 5, something like that. $450 to 5. Stop out. Previous high a day, which would be like 5. I don't know, what is that? 560. 560. So that's a pretty big scale, so we have to stay small. But I don't anticipate that. But I think this is under VWAP, so I'm really going to be. I bet tomorrow it gaps down, and then we'll see a push. Well, I guess we'll see. But that's my initial plan. Lastly, we got SATL. Not lastly, but next we got SATL. This is another one that. Yeah, just another huge move up. Just green day after green day. So when it does have a red day, it's gonna fill this gap back to 4 and probably further. I mean, who knows? This is an absurd move for this company. But that's the market. They do this sometimes. So I'm gonna wait for a breakdown on that one. I'm gonna wait for it to go red. And then I'll get involved. FRD is first red day. Wait for it to go red and below VWAP for short and RVPH. I mean, there's key levels here. I mean, we can look at them real quick. Obviously 550. You know, 460 there, like 450, 460. You know, so I could, you know, screw around with that, but you know, who cares? Let's just wait for it to be weak. We'll come for it then. It was a nice strong green day for it. We're waiting for a red day on that guy. All right, what else? MGX, it's a real company. I've got a note there. Super strong day for this one. So I don't really have a plan yet, because when they're strong like this, there's nothing to play off of. It's still front side, so I'm going to ignore. Back side, and the chart is built. So we're doing that there, and then LDTC. Okay, this one. Did I already do this one? No. Okay, cool. So on this one, yeah, I do like this. I do like this kind of chart. Look at that. They tried to peg that right there. Wow, up 367% on 2 million volume. Hopefully we get another day out of it. That's pretty bullish, dude. I'd say I'm definitely still bullish. If I mess around, I would do 160, 170, 180. You know, something like that. So 160 to 190. Still front side, scale, maybe 160 to 190, but I think this keeps going higher, so be patient, wait for backside, and click under VWAP. The main thing with shorting is you just take your time. You don't have to get excited and try to short bounces on stuff that's up 360%. No need to do it. Doesn't matter. We can just wait for them to fade, and then you can just take some money out of it when it does that. Did we do SATL? Oh yeah, I like this one. This is total trash here, so I'm just gonna probably get in on this one. 280. Sorry, I know I just see the lines because I've been doing this for so long, but let me show you what I see here. So I see 275, but the 325. So that's 3 scales right there. The 275 is kind of low-hanging fruit. I mean, it's kind of I should say a sucker trade, because it's gonna fill. Like, I don't want to really do that one, so I'd rather have a 280's VWAP. So I'm gonna start at 280. SATL, man, I'm starting to have trouble seeing here. Scale 280 to 280, 3, and 325. Stop over previous high a day. 3. I'll put 360 as stop. I kind of went to 350, but give it some wiggle room, right? So that's my plan. That's my plan for. It's my plan for tomorrow. All right. Wish you all the best of luck tomorrow. You can, if you have questions about what I'm doing here, you can reach out and put something in the comments, and I'll be happy to help.